Alongside Jim Barker, Matt Dunigan, Milt Stegall, a few Tiger Cat fans left behind here, but this afternoon it was completely rocking. And you know what, too? This has been great for the home fans. It was the Labor Day Classic where they had the big victory. They had the bye week, and then today's huge win. It was a must-win, in your words, JB, before this game. But one of the things we noticed, offensively, they were great. Bo was great in this game. But defensively, they were fantastic. And I think Chris Jones just getting more and more time with this team is making such a huge difference.
There is no question about that, Kate. Chris Jones has made a difference. Those players believe. They play like they believe. They expect turnovers. They got 5 turnovers today, and that's huge. They tackled well. They fly to the ball, and they're having fun playing. And that's what Chris Jones' defenses do. He's brought a confidence to them that they didn't have. They're playing great offense. They've been leading the league in offense all year, but their defense just didn't have any identity. Now they're flying around. They're doing the things they have to do to be a championship team, Milt.
Yeah, will this team make it to the playoffs? There's a chance. But it's going to come down, as you talk to that defense, and Bo Levi Mitchell has to continue playing like he's playing. We haven't seen Bo play like this for some years. Just seeing him being on the sideline, you can see how revived he is. He's talking smack, he's confident, and that's good for this team because they have 5 games left. The best they can finish is 9-9. Do they control their own destiny? I'm not sure about that, but they have an opportunity and they have to keep it going. Talking to GM Ed Herman, he was talking about how these guys believe in the other players, not only themselves, but they believe in their other players. If they can do that and continue winning, you never know what can happen. You try to keep it positive. You try to stay optimistic. They dug themselves in a hole, but they have a chance to get out of it. It's going to take a lot, but hey, we've seen crazier things in the CFL, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, that's right, Milt. And Jim, to your point, and are they going to be able to climb and get into the race and in the playoffs? Yeah, that's the big picture. Our job is to analyze that, and we do a pretty good job of that. And we also, I think, keeping it real, too, being in that clubhouse, being in the locker room, those players, you're talking about belief, these guys are incrementally minded. They are just going to just trust the process and go 1 week at a time, and they got the job done this afternoon, and they did it in flying colors, and they did it with balance. And I think that's important because Bo Levi Mitchell, I think, is benefiting from the run game. Look, they had 26 rushes today, 15 of them by Greg Bell, 10 of them by Lee Trey, and to me that's balanced because Bo threw it 27 times for just under 300 yards, and he took care of the ball except for one throw into the end zone, took points off the board. That was his only mistake. So he plays mistake-free football. They have a balanced attack with that defense with Chris Jones and a belief in that locker room, Milt.
Right.
This football team, incrementally, 1 step at a time, 1 week at a time, can crawl right back into it, Kate, and anything's possible.
You know, and this is what we didn't see from this team at the beginning of the season, the belief in one another, and they're having a good time. I was just saying, too, I mean, after Talia Tungavailoa is going live on his Instagram, Bo Levi Mitchell's right there. They're laughing, having a great time. It's nice to see.
It's supposed to be fun.
We'll see if they can take this momentum into Toronto next week. A monster matchup at BMO Field as we send it back to SportsCenter.